Good morning, everyone. Honorable Justice Ellen Rao, our chief guest for the day, Dr. Sandeep Marwa, President Asian Education Group, Dr. Laltavi Srivastava, Director Asian Education Group, Mr. Gurdeep Singh Raina, Director Asian Education Group, faculty and staff members, and dear students. I once again welcome you all to the orientation ceremony of the BLLB and LLB 2022 batch at Asian Law College here today. I think students today, there's something special about this particular day or this word. This word is first. I think whenever we think of this word first, we feel happy because there are so many achievements. I think this word signifies achievements, victory, memories, moments, first day at college. So firstly, a huge round of applause for each one of you for starting your first day at college. I know all of you, obviously we don't remember our first day at school because you were too young. Probably the parents would remember than you. But in terms of the education field, I think this is one day which you will forever remember. Because most of you, or I would say that way, it's like a christening or a re-christening ceremony for you all. Because 240 of you, the BLLB lot, were there in your school a while back. You were struggling, as Sir said rightly, that some of you were into humanities and science and commerce and arts. You had thought of taking up law as a career, but then you never kind of cementified it. You were not into it. I think today, this word re-christening, this signifies renaming or giving a name to somebody. I think today you are being renamed. You were a school pass out till yesterday. You were a school student till yesterday. I'm specifically talking about the BLLB lot, the 240 of you. But today, you're law students. So I would say that this is a big, big day for you because the emblem, an invisible emblem in front of your name today has shifted from a school pass out to a law student. So big day for you, and I'm sure it'll be a very, very memorable day for your entire life. So yeah, I think you all should feel very excited today because yes, you have those goosebumps that what would happen on the first day, how would my colleagues be, how would the faculties be, how would this journey shape up. I won't give you much of an advice today, to be very honest. I'll just share something which I have learned and I've seen students doing, which is go with the flow. Don't think too much about the future, that what will happen and what not will happen. Just go with the flow, relish the moment, relish this day, relish this 3-year or 5-year journey. Just then be excited. I also feel you should feel very, very lucky as well. Yes, the pandemic created a disruption, and yes, the education was shifted towards the online part. It's been a while, but then I feel that you're lucky because there have been certain students, specifically for the last 2.5 years, who had not been able to relish the college life the way probably you would be able to. Because yes, online education gave the education, but it was not able to provide the necessary practical exposure, the talks which you people will have amongst yourself, the kind of vibe which the campus is having today. And trust me, from my side as well, I'm looking at you 300 odd students sitting over here, it's quite heartwarming because we also feel the campus comes to life when we have students in the campus. So I think it's a very overwhelming situation for us as well, because these corridors, these stairs, the canteen, the ground, they all look hustling and bustling only when students are around. And I'm telling you today that the most beautiful memories of your life you'll create in this 5-year or 3-year phase of yours. So relish this moment, enjoy this moment, and make the best use out of it. I think you've made a wonderful choice by opting for this particular course, and it's not that I am saying so, it is quite evident. Today law is one of the most sought after career choices for people around the country and even abroad as well. Why? Because I think it has a vast scope for career in terms of not just litigation, judiciary as well, not just corporate, academia as well. The list is never ending. Also the fact that law is the only profession which gives you the power to work in any of the 3 organs of the government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. There's no other organ or profession which gives you the power to work in all the 3 organs of the government. And that is big. So you should feel very happy that you are a part of such a big, prestigious profession, or you would be a part of this profession. Now I think today, by opting for this course is just one thing. It's like you're making an investment in yourself. And there's a saying that the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself, which you have made. But I feel more than that, now the first step is done. It's like you have boarded the bus, or you have started a business, but then the hard work is required. The next 5 years will determine what you achieve out of this particular journey. And I would say, rather than telling you certain things which would be good for you, like having a persuasive presence, or having command over your communication, or being expressive, because these are some traits which somebody or everybody in the field of law should have. But more than that, I'll give you a very realistic example of one of our students, who is in itself quite inspiring. And I think she has been kind of a role model for you people to also look up to and follow. So this student is a 2017-22 batch student of ours, BLLB student, just passing out. She's giving her examinations. Her name is Nidasha Ali. She was a student from Kozhikode, a city in Kerala, down south. They speak Malayalam over there. Now all the way from South Kerala, she came to Delhi NCR. Cultural difference, language difference, parents are back home. Must have been tough for her to, at a young age of 17, settle in. So I'm sure most of you are from Delhi NCR, but I'm sure it must be tougher for her than for you people. Some of you are from Delhi NCR. So with all those barriers, with all those hindrances, she could have just, and what would a 17-year-old think in terms of career? They are not, yes, they must have got a lot of insights from their parents or some members in their family. But then more than that, it's all about her. So she, what did she do? What she did was that there's a very prominent competition, the NR Madhav Memon Moot Court competition, which is organized every year. It's a pan-India competition, a very, very prestigious competition, in which 10 selected top teams from across India are participating. And one person out of that wins it, obviously. Nidasha Ali won the Best Student Award for the year 2021, which is last year, across India. Yeah, so I feel that with all the hardships, with all the struggles which she must have faced, winning that, and not just winning it, the kind of laurels which come along with that. She won a fellowship of 50,000 US dollars. That's approximately 40 lakhs Indian currency, under which she will be doing her LLM from the Penn State University, America. So even the future is sorted. So imagine somebody from Kozhikode coming to Delhi with all the struggles, Malayalam, Hindi, this, that, and now kind of changing everything for her. And then when I probably asked our HOD, who does a lot of effort, and both the principals here as well, I would say, that, because to be very honest, I did not have that much interaction with that particular student. Why should I say that to you? But then I kind of spoke to him and understood that what had she been doing. I think that is of more relevance to you. That what did she do, which probably would want to know that you would also want to do for the next 5 years or 3 years. Now what she did was, in the first year, she was participating in every club activity which we had. Like if there's anything happening under this roof, she was a part of that. As a spectator, as a volunteer, as a participant, as something or the other, she was there. So cultural club, legal aid club, literary club, she was there always. That's for the first year, because first year is more to do with the BA subjects. Second year, she was more into trying to get the intricacies of mooting as a volunteer. She was not actively participating, but then she was trying to understand, or probably, I would put in my words, she was trying to create the foundation for a mooting career. So that is what she did in the second year. She participated in a lot of trial advocacy competitions, moot court competitions, but as a volunteer. And then came the third year. Third year onwards, she just blasted. She was there in every moot court competition, every trial counseling, or anything happening in terms of mooting or any competition, she was there. And that success, like people also think that probably it's that one particular moment which is, that's okay, she must have done good in that competition, that NR Madhav Men competition, and won. But trust me, success is a result of so much hard work which has been done in the past. Like Usain Bolt, I said a long time back in one of my speeches, he just ran for probably 2 minutes in his entire career, 120 seconds. And he has won, I don't know what, 50, 60, 70 crores and what not, name, fame, branding, advertisements. But those 2 minutes is not simply 2 minutes, it's his entire life he's put into. The fastest man on earth. Similarly, in case of Nidasha Ali, it was not just that one particular event or competition. It was the journey, it was the entire effort which she made. She was the convener of the Asian Law College Moot Court Society. So she was there. So one thing which I would want to tell you practically is, even if you are comfortable or not comfortable, even if you have a stage fright, even if you have your father who's a lawyer and he's like, okay, you just study, I'll take care of the rest. Have your own identity. Do not bask in the glory of your parents or your father or your cousins or somebody who's trying to support you. Because not at this age, but later on for sure you will repent that I should have created an identity of my own. So I would say, rather than any kind of thoughts being given by me to you, I would just say she is one of the role models who can be followed. We'll even try to arrange a session of yours with her in the coming days. And she is very soon in the next coming months even traveling to America, which is what Ashish was telling me, for pursuing her LLM. So 5 years sorted, awards, laurels accomplished, next LLM phase also sorted. So that is what each one of you can also accomplish for yourself, right? So I would say with these words, I once again would welcome you all to Asian Law College, and we'll make sure that we leave no stone unturned in giving you the best quality education from our side. But for that, you also have to be reciprocative, because it cannot work one ways. It has to be from your side as well. You have come here to create a career. We are going to do that for you. But yes, it has to be a both-way effort. Right? Right or wrong? All the best. Thank you so much.